Hi everyone, welcome to our general mathematics lesson. Today, we'll learn how to compute percentage increase or decrease, a skill that helps us understand the changes in prices, salaries, profits, and even electricity costs. So, what is the percent increase and decrease? The formula we'll use is percentage change equals new value minus original value all over original value multiplied by 100%. Now, if your answer is positive, it means there's an increase. The percent increase happens when the new value is greater than the original value. Kumbaga, may pagtaas ba? Ganon. If your answer is negative, your final answer is negative, then it's a percentage decrease. The percent decrease happens when the new value is smaller than the original value, just like this figure of. So, percentage increase from old to new, tumaas siya ng 20%. Percentage decrease from old to new, dating mataas, ngayon bumaba. So, that's negative 15%. The positive and negative sign is very important kasi pag positive, increase yon. Pag negative, decrease po yun. Okay? So, let's talk about why learning percentage increase and decrease is important, no? This concept helps us see how things change over time, like prices, kumusta ba ang mga presyo ngayon? Tumaas ba, bumaba? Salaries, may pag-angat ba ng sweldo or wala? Especially profits, kumita ka ba or hindi? Ganon. For example, it helps us measure inflation or how much the cost of goods, excuse me, goes up compared to our income. Okay? It also helps us compare salary growth para malaman kung, ayun nga, tumataas ba ang sahod sabay ng pagtaas ng presyo ng mga bilihin. Maano ninyo yan, malalaman nyo talaga yan. Next, business decisions. This is to make smart decision. Tulad ng pag-compute ng markups, discounts, and VAT to maintain profitability at i-analyze nyo din ang mga kita talaga. Next, it's also useful in profit and loss analysis kasi dito nakikita ng mga kumpanya kung kumikita ba sila or nalulugi. And finally, percentages help us make fair comparison. Kahit magkaiba ang halaga, kapag ginamit natin ang percentage, mas madali nating makita kung alin ang mas malaki ang pagbabago. So class, tandaan, ang percentage increase at decrease ay hindi lang ito numbers. Gumagamit ito or ginagamit ito sa totoong buhay para makita kung tumaas o bumaba ang presyo, sahod or kita. Okay? So, let's try to apply what we learned. Meron tayong mga guided problems. I actually prepared 5 problems here. So, the instruction is to compute the percentage change for each situation below. Show your solution. First problem, the price of gasoline increased from 65 to 78 per liter. So, mapapansin nyo, may pag-angat ng presyo. Mula 65 hanggang naging 78 na per litro. You just have to apply the formula. Percentage change equals new value minus original value all over original value times 100%. So dito, the word from 65, so galing 65, that is your original value. The word to 78, so from 65 to 78, your 78 here is your new value. Kaya naging ano na siya dito, 78 minus 65 all over 65 times 100. Now, you subtract the 78 and 65, that gives you 13. Okay? 78 minus 65 equals 13. Ito lang nagbago dyan. Now, you can divide 13 by 65. That gives you 0.2. And lastly, multiply 0.2 by 100%. It's 20%. So the percent change is equal to 20%, which means the price went up by 20% compared to the old price. Ayan, ito kitang-kita sa figure. Madali na lang talaga mag-generate ng figure ngayon, no, dahil sa AI. Nakaka-help din naman siya. Kita dito sa figure, oh, old price equals 65 pesos. New price is 78 pesos. Umangat tayo ng 13 pesos. Okay? Actually, this gives also the connotation na yung 20% ng 65 ay 13 pesos. So, another problem. A teacher's monthly salary rose from 25,000 to 27,500. So, galing sa 25 muna, 1,000, naging 27,500. Kumbaga, kung iisipin natin, that's 2,500 na pag-angat. Additional. Okay, so again, apply the formula. Percent change is equal to new value minus original value all over original value multiplied by 100%. So dito, hindi na natin i-detail, no? Naging ano na siya, 27,500 minus 25,000 divided by 25,000 times 100%. Pwede kayong gumamit ng scientific calculator since scientific calculator is allowed. Calculator in any calculator is allowed actually in grade 11. So, tinype kong ganito. Kaya siya naging fraction, just press the box over box. Lagi ko sinasabi sa mga student na magdala ng scientific calculator, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano. Hanggang nandito ako, tuturuan ko talaga kayo. Okay? So, just press box over box, that gives you this. Yan. Kayo na mag-i-encode, of course, ng numbers. So, 27,500 minus 25,000 all over 25,000 times 100. Ang sagot dyan, 10. So, kayo na ang maglalagay din ng percent sa final answer. That means that the teacher now earns 10% more than before. So, parang sinasabi din niya na 25,000 times 10% is 25, which is yung presyo ng pag-angat ng kanyang sahod. Okay? Next, a cell phone's price dropped from 12,000 to 10,800 during a sale. The word is drop. Meron tayong mga keywords dyan, key terms. Pag sinabing drop, bumaba. So, nag-expect tayo dito agad. Expect agad na ang sagot ninyo ay negative. Percentage decrease dapat agad ito. So, let's see kung negative ba talaga ang sagot. So, from 12,000 to 10,800. Ayan. New value is 10,800 minus old value is 12,000 divided by the old value is 12,000 times 100. Ma'am, wala po akong calculator na scientific. Pwede pa rin naman kayong gumamit na hindi scientific eh. Kaso lang, be careful with your inputs kasi ang calculator po natin na sinusunod niyan ay PEMDAS. So, dahil minus itong sa taas, maglagay lang kayo ng parenthesis guys para ayan ay isosolve niya muna. You see, the answer is negative. The word itself, drop, means dapat ang makukuha nyo talagang sagot ay negative, which leads to percentage decrease. So, our final answer here is negative 10. Okay? 10% means the price decreased by 10% from the original value. Nakasaad po dyan. Kahit hindi kayo maglagay ng negative sign, basta na-mention nyo lang salitang decrease, ang ibig sabihin ng answer nyo ay negative. Next, the cost of electricity decreased from 24 to 21 pesos. Okay, 2,400 to 2,100. The term again or the word is decreased. Mag-expect na naman tayo ng negative na sagot. Okay? So, that becomes 21 because that is the new value minus 24, that's the original value, all over 24 times 100%, which gives us negative 12.5%. Therefore, Ang ibig sabihin lang nun, the cost of your electricity decreased by 12.5% compared to its original amount. At least bumaba siya, pero nangyayari lang naman siguro 'to kapag medyo maulan ng panahon, 'di ba? Hindi tayo masyadong gumagamit ng electric fan. And actually, naka-save ka ng 300 pesos. And next example, a company's profit increased from 150,000 pesos to 180,000 pesos. From 100 to 180,000. So there is an increase there. Dapat positive ang inyong sagot dito. And then again, just sub, your new value is 180,000 minus your original value is 150,000 all over 150,000 multiplied by 100. That gives you 20% percentage change, which means that the company's profit increased by 20% from the original amount. Nag-gain po siya ng 30,000 pesos. Okay, so therefore, class, to sum it up, we use this formula to see how much something has gone up or gone down. This formula, whether it's prices, salaries, electricity costs, or company costs. Okay, don't forget, a positive answer means an increase, and a negative answer means a decrease. Understanding this helps us make sense of real life changes like inflation, discounts, and business growth. I hope this lesson helps you see how mathematics connects to everyday life. Thank you for watching and keep practicing your computations. Okay? Magbibigay pa ako ng practical problems later. Hindi na kasi siya kasya. 15 minutes lang to dapat. Okay guys, see you in our next video.